Hi guys, how's it going? And welcome back to another match review. In today's match review, I'll be going over my thoughts on the 1-0 win away at Harrogate Town. I'm going to get straight into it. I think it was a big win for us on the road, obviously. 3 points on a cold night in Yorkshire. You're not going to say no, are you? Very professional win from the boys. Summatively, to be honest, I think, we deserved the win. It was as simple as that. We were the better team. First half, it was very cagey. It was end-to-end. It was almost in blocks of 10 minutes. We started off the better side then. Harrogate went on the front foot. Vice versa. It was like ping-pong really in the first half. And then, obviously, in the 43rd minute, Will Boyle with a brilliant header far post to beat the Harrogate defence and the goalkeeper as well. It was a great ball in from Long as well. The substitute, obviously, for Clements. Interesting choice there by Duff, but it did pay off. That was about it for the first half, really. There was chance for both sides, but, we didn't take them. Neither did Harrogate. And, it was pretty even going in at the break, but our goal was the difference, and I think we did deserve a goal based on how we played. Harrogate fans might feel the same, that they deserved a goal in the first half as well. I think it was quite even, to be honest. But moving on to the second half, I think we dominated the second half, to be honest with you. And, they had 2 more shots than us. By full time, but to be honest, I think a couple of those shots were quite wayward, let's say. Only one of their 11 shots was on target, so, that just proves that, they did their best, but, nothing really threatening throughout the game. And, Harrogate didn't play bad at all, to be honest, but I just think, they won't be overly happy with their performance, but, it still wasn't awful, and I think now that we've got our squad reasonably back to, as close to full strength as we can be, really, I think, we can start trying to pick up some form now. But, yeah, second half, there's not really much to say on it. Harrogate had a couple of big chances, which they, messed up, really. They had one main chance that bobbled on past the post. But other than that, we dominated and we stayed on the front foot the whole time. I don't think there was any time wasting involved. The Harrogate commentator decided to think otherwise. I mean, fair enough, but to be honest, I don't really think we time wasted at all. I think we stayed on the front foot and we deserved more than a goal in the end. But you don't say no to a 1-0 win, like I say. Harrogate, Harrogate did just about dominate the stats. But to be honest, they were pretty even. And like I say, the difference is today is both sides were good. Maybe not as good as they'd like to be. I don't think that's our best performance by a long shot this season. Nowhere near it, and I'm sure Harrogate feel the same, obviously, with a 1-0 loss. I think they were unlucky maybe to not get a point with the chances they had, but they didn't take them, unfortunately for them. Fortunately for us. But yeah, I think the game deserved a 1-0 win to us. I think we deserved the win. We went about it in the right manner. We had the better of the chances, and I think at the end of the day, we played the better of the football. And, in the last 5 minutes, it really showed that Harrogate, they can be a fantastic side in this league, and, they do play some really good football, and obviously they only came up last season, but I still think they're lacking that sort of fight until the end spirit among the team, because it looked as if as soon as that shot trundled past the post in about the 92nd minute, still 3 minutes to go, and it was Sunday league, really, from both sides, in all honesty. But it was just like head tennis in the midfield, and it was just, Harrogate weren't putting the ball on the deck enough. It was the attacks that they did have in those last 3 minutes were quite lacklustre. Our defence snapped them up reasonably easily, and I just think it was maybe come down to tired legs at the end of the day. But yeah, like I say, big 3 points for us. That takes us up to 4th currently at the time of filming this. Obviously, there's still some games going on. Obviously, Salford beating Cambridge 4-1 at home this evening. Big result for Salford there, and that'll help them in their push for promotion. It won't for Cambridge, though. Obviously, we know how tight the top 10 is at the minute. There's very few points, like I say. And that's why I want us to get some form, because if we can, we will be in a fantastic position, because no side has had a consistent, run of 5 or 6 games this season. There is the occasional slip-up. Cambridge have proved that, so it'll be interesting to see where we end up after the results tonight. Obviously, we were the early kickoff. But yeah, like I say, big 3 points. Harrogate weren't bad, but, we weren't our best. But we got the 3 points, and that's all that matters. I'm sure the players will be going home reasonably happy with that. But we've still got some things to improve on going into the next game. I think, the next game, we need to win. We need to win now, because if we can, we just need to try and pick up some sort of form. If we can get any, run of, form, whether it comes to 3 games with wins, obviously we've got 2 wins in the last 3 games now. If we can make that, 4 wins in the last 5, that would be fantastic. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Comment what you thought of the match down below. Before I do end, I'm going to give my man of the match. I think it would be rude not to give it to Will Boyle, wouldn't it? He was brilliant in the defence today. I don't think there was overly much threat from Harrogate. Obviously, they did have 11 shots, but with only one of them being on target, it just shows that he didn't really have much to have to deal with. He got a goal as well, so credit to him for that. It's 5th of the season in League 2, I do believe. So yeah, he's been brilliant this season. Massive improvement on last season. But yeah, that is my man of the match. Comment down below your thoughts on the game, like I say. But yeah, thanks for watching. Have a class rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.